YouTube, what's going on? Guys, gals, welcome. Tony Rodgers, Rodgersreset, Reset Athletics. Check us out. Dumbbell floor press, therapeutic regression, progressive influence. So if we have pain, immobility in the shoulder, instability in the back, specifically upper back, right, that scapular retraction, that scapular stability, very, very, very good movement that you can do at a low intensity, high volume to get that actual hypertrophic strength or that static strength back, GPP, that capacity, build, or that progression of that progressive influence. So if you want a bigger bench, very, very good, high demand on the chest. Preferences, a lot of people like starting at the quad, taking the dumbbell, putting it up on the knee. I mean, I don't mind that, but it gets difficult when you get heavy loads. This is about 80 pounds, 75 pounds right here. So especially my fourth set, I don't really prefer that way. I prefer starting with my hips, right parallel, come down. I really like being able to use the counter movement of the weight, and I can drop. So you can watch right arm. I'm going to start to pull it towards me, pushing the elbow into the floor. I can do a curl, and now I'm already in position of that adduction. You got to remember the pec is a medial rotator, right? It brings the arm inward, flexes the arm, and it's an adductor. So what it does is it brings the arm towards midline or towards the sternum. And then I can take the left to load it, draw the elbow down to the floor, and do that curl. Very, very easy at heavy loads. And I'm already in position in that adduction. I like adduction specifically because it really targets that chest, especially when we do the press. And it's really cool with this movement because the floor, right, and the dexterity doesn't have to make us concentrate on that scapular retraction because we have that three-point contact and we have that dexterity of the floor, as we said, that we can be completely flat and we can now push or have that concentric component. If we go into that flare or that abduction, it's not bad, but that's a whole nother movement that we can get into, and that's going to be more shoulders or that fatigue. So again, emphasizing that adduction, maintaining the adduction, now and then and only then we can push straight up. So as we exert, right, we come back to the floor, wait a second, turn everything off so we can get that spontaneous contraction of that push or that concentric propulsion, and we push again. If you want more, preferably, I like to think of it as a cat-cow. Obviously, these weights are heavy. Think of the weights themselves as the floor, and now we want to do is go into that cat or that protraction coming out of the retraction. And as you can see, it's going to get a lot more intent and effort in the pecs specifically, and you can see the change in my voice because of the effort. And then I come back down, reset. I'm going to do it all in one motion now, going into that protraction or trying to touch the ceiling. And now I can do that rep scheme of that 6 to 10 reps. I really enjoy volume and getting the extra work in, especially with these extra exercises because the intensity is high, but the fatigue is low because of the demand of it being a unilateral movement. And doing this in the squat rack really keeps me honest, keeping that adduction and not letting me flare. Remember that key component of that protraction or that serratus push-up or that push-up plus. And then when we come out, reverse curl, inverse curl, and that's it. Very challenging. So if you're looking for a movement to add strength, to add power, to add just basic growth, again, that hypertrophic or that static strength, these are money. Money. If you have questions, let me know. Comments, DMs, text message. Hope to help. RodgersReasons. Have a great Thursday.